much is made about these kind of like the red Egyptians, this, that and the other, and we always emphasize the fact that the red is just faded chocolate brown. To be totally honest with you, it's just faded reddish brown. Okay, so you can see what's wonderful about this one here. Let me just zoom in. You can see parts where it's fading and you're getting that blocky red that people are used to, but where we have preservation, that you can see on his face as well, that blocky red that everyone's used to. Oh, the red Egyptians. Well, does that look red to you? Does that part look red to you? No, it's clearly the preserved kind of primer layer. The red seems to survive really well, whereas the brown seems to not survive so well. But look at occasions like this, and the thing about it is they'll see this one and say, oh, this one's darkened through time. No, it hasn't. It hasn't darkened through time. This is the preserved color of what the ancient Egyptians would have looked like. Okay. Really, really nice piece. This actually, we got did I get the plaque? Because obviously we can see Osiris up here. I'm trying to remember what dynasty this was. Let me just quickly see if I got the plaque for it. Yeah, did. So Amenhotep the First. So this is the quite early on in the 18th dynasty, I believe. Look at this wonderful little stele that I managed to get an image of. And look at, once again, we keep talking about the detail. You can see the locks or long twists that are in the female's hair. You can see the matching complexions. I'm sorry, let's just go back and see as well. Excuse me, does anyone see yellow women anywhere? Just a quick question for the general public. Does anyone see yellow women? Because apparently all the women were always yellow and all the men were always red. Does anyone see any yellow women in this plaque? Amenhotep the First. Does anyone see any yellow women? I don't see any. I can see a very dark skinned black woman here, yeah, and here, yeah. I don't see any yellow women. So that whole ideology behind the women always being painted yellow is an absolute lie. Okay, it's an absolute lie. They've just taken what happened to be what was normally, in my view, from my research, a representation of how women like to paint themselves in gold when representing Hathor or Heteru, or women when they were mourning were painted pale. And they've taken that and they've applied that rule across all of Kemet, when actually a majority of these steles, and we could go on through so many, Tomb of Usa, Tomb of Hoi, Tomb of Horemheb, Tomb of Nebamun, so many of these, key, massive stele artworks, and you never see any depiction of women other than being painted exactly the same color as the men. Okay, so yeah, all this, oh yeah, women were yellow because they stayed out of the sun and they didn't tan. Yeah, well, what happened with these women? Were these women working in the field as well? All these rich royal men working in the field. Why were all these rich royal men picking cotton?